Well, the B&O Railroad Museum is taking over a major restoration project.
And Marty is there with a look in his Where's Marty? Hey, Marty, good morning.
Well, hey, Tim. Hey, Cena. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a major restoration project with national implications. John Goldman, Chief Curator of the B&O Railroad Museum, joins us. Good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you.
We're about a mile away from the actual B&O Railroad Museum. This is the restoration shop. And behind us is the American Freedom Train, this massive locomotive. How did it come here briefly?
Well, after it celebrated the 200th anniversary of the United States, the museum acquired it and was waiting until we had the appropriate funding to fix it, which we do now.
In 1976, 200th anniversary of the United States, Ronald Reagan president, this and two other locomotives pulled artifacts from the Smithsonian and other places across the country to 48 different states. This was famous just in paint scheme alone. It has seen better days, and because of you and the folks here, it's going to be brought back to its glory in time for the 250th anniversary of the United States and the 200th anniversary of railroading in America.
That's right.
And where did railroading in America start?
Started right here.
About a mile away. Coming up, more from the B&O Railroad Restoration Shop. That is a mouthful, pal. Back to TV Hill. Well, good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. John Goldman, Chief Curator. First off, these things are massive. I am 5'6½", and I'm the size of this wheel. K2 is 6'1". He fit under this. You were telling me that this has the largest following of any piece of equipment in your collection.
It is one of the most popular, for sure, and there's people all over the country that really appreciate the history of this piece in particular.
Yeah, when I said following, I was mostly online train enthusiasts around the country, because it's really not on display. It's at this auxiliary. It's at this adjacent yard.
That's correct. Well, we moved it down here for all the work we're about to do, but once work is complete by next January, we'll have it on display in the museum.
I mean, this will be a destination for railroad enthusiasts to come to see this, even if they've been to your museum anyway.
Yeah, and we hope that to celebrate the anniversary of the country next year, that everyone will appreciate seeing this.
So you told me this will be done in a year, and that's record time for something this massive, which was in a fire in a shop in Kentucky?
That's correct. So, yeah, it's been through a fire. It's been outside for a long time, so there's a lot of work to do to get it back to how it used to look.
I mean, it's seen better days. I mean, cameras don't lie. I mean, this thing's... Oh, by the way, instead of saying things, are locomotives he or she? Boats are she? Is this a him or her?
There's a tradition of it being a her as well, like a boat.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So she has seen better days, and you told me that some of the bigger locomotives you have on display can take up to 5 years to be brought back to their original cosmetic look.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, depending on how many people can work on it and how much resources you have at any time, it can take from 1 to 5 or more years.
How many folks will be working on this over the next year?
We're going to have a crew of probably maybe 6 people working total.
Do you have to bring specialists in at any point from around the country?
Yeah, we actually are going to have a partner in this called FMW Solutions, and they're going to be fabricating some of the metal off-site and bring it here, which will help accelerate it.
This is cool. We are standing here, living history. It still is living history. It just needs a little touch-up.
A little touch-up, yep, and a fresh coat of paint.
All right, well, coming up more next half hour. We're standing next to the Freedom Train, getting ready for the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Always good seeing you. Back to TV Hill. The restoration shop of the B&O Railroad Museum. Cena, good morning to you. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. We're about a mile away from the actual museum. It's down that way. There's a YouTube video of this locomotive being pushed here from the museum that you could actually watch and basically participate in this Where's Marty by?
Yeah, that's correct. It was a pretty big deal when we got it moving for the first time in a long time. And so we live streamed it, and we had thousands of people watching it, actually.
Off air, you said, tens of thousands.
Yeah.
That's incredible, the interest this has.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a beloved locomotive with a really important American story, and I think that's part of it, is that it's larger than any one railroad. It's really our country's locomotive.
If someone wants to jump on YouTube after the show, what would they search?
You know what? It's on the B&O Railroad Museum's YouTube page, so you can just go to our website to find that link.
I didn't know that. What is the website of the B&O Railroad Museum?
It's borail.org.
Or just Google the B&O Railroad Museum. Do you look at this and think to yourself, this is your responsibility? I mean, you've got a crew working with you, but nonetheless...
I feel like it's our responsibility to bring it back to life and make sure future generations can really see it.
But I'm talking about you
personally.
personally.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, ultimately, me and the restoration crew here are going to get this done.
And when you stand here, how long is this?
Oh, you know what? I have no idea.
I'm going to tell you, what do you think yardage-wise? Because
I'm like you.
30 yards, maybe?
Long.
Yeah, it's long. Justin Tucker could put one in from the business end here to the back of the coal tender, but this is long, massive.
Yeah.
Built in 1923.
That's correct. And then rebuilt in 1945 for the Reading Company.
And now it's getting rebuilt to the United States of America right here in Baltimore, Maryland. Hey, thanks for hosting us.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, when you stand here at the business end, as I just said, of the American Freedom Train, it really is a cool deal. And to see this in exactly 1 year is even going to be neater because it ain't going to look like this.
Nope.
She's seen some rough times getting ready to go to the beauty parlor.
It's going to look great in here.
You know what, train enthusiasts, if you're watching this, once this is completed from here on out, the B&O Railroad Restoration Shop's going to be called the Beauty Parlor. How's that going to go over inside?
It's fitting.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, thanks for being with us back at TV Hill.